Good afternoon and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Olayinka Fambegbe, aka Mrs. Fams. If you're here for the first time, I welcome you. And if you're already a member, if you're already following me, thank you for coming back. So today, it's just some random talk about living abroad. You know, how are you finding it after so many years? What do you feel? Do you think you've made the right decision? Do you think I would have been better off back home? Or do you just feel you're here because you had no other choice? You know, but for me, um, I think I have made the right decision. Um, I think if I didn't come, I would have been all right, like back in Nigeria. But maybe I would have struggled, you know, more, or it would have been too challenging for me because of um the leaders, you know, because of the structure in the country, because of the ways that um things are dealt with, because of the culture, because of the religion, because of, different factors. I think I am better off living here. And then when I think about my family as well, when I think about my children, when I think about their future, I think they have better opportunities over here than in Nigeria. I mean, anyone can criticize that, but I'm talking about myself. And over the years, the opportunities that I get, regardless of my color, because regardless of my age or my gender or my religion, is just to prove that I am better off. Not that I don't think, or sometimes I think, oh, maybe when I grow a bit older, I would want to move back home, you know. And I miss my family back home, don't get me wrong. Of course, I go on holidays now and again, you know. But I don't think I'll be able to fit it, like moving back completely, you know. I don't know about other people. I'm just talking about myself now. I did try to move back home some couple of years ago, and I invested in business. We were there, like my kids were in boarding schools. One was in Abeokuta, one was in Akure, and then I had my business. I was with Coca-Cola. I had the distributorship, and I was doing exclusive I was in an exclusive partnership with them. So that meant that I always sold their products, and the rebate was, okay at the time. And, we were building the business. But you build business, and then some people are there to just ruin it. Because it is a norm that they work with you and they want to get the profit. I don't know how that works, but this is the reality. Your driver is a cheat, your staff is a cheat, you know. And for me, I don't think I can cope with that kind of life, that every day you have to keep not trusting people. I'm not saying you should trust people, but at least people that you work with, there should be some level of responsibility and accountability. And when people start putting religion and family issues, and honestly, I just was like, no, this isn't. what I planned to do. And, you know, just gave up. Not because things weren't working, but, you know, other factors came up that we had to move back abroad. Other family issues came up, and then we had to come back. But if you ask me, will I move back to Nigeria to go and start up a business? I would say no, with my mouth wide open, because I've experienced a lot of things. You know, when I moved back, and this was just around 2012, we came back 2014. And that time was like a new experience for me. Even though I was born and brought up in Nigeria, I still found it very hard to integrate because the ways were just different. I'm telling you, it was everything was like mad, and I just couldn't cope. So I would not go back. But will I go back when I grow old? It is a no for me as well, because I am growing old now and I'm not thinking of moving back to Nigeria. And because I have family here, my kids are going to be married, they're going to start having children. Come on, am I going to be supporting them whilst I'm in Nigeria? I do want to support, yeah, yes, I do. I want them to maybe bring the kids over for the weekend if they're going on holidays, or if they, you know, that's why I'm there. I want to be a grandmom that's not too far away, you know. And so that's about that. But having said that, it's not easy to leave. It wasn't easy to leave my loved ones to come to another country where I had to settle. And, you know, sometimes it feels so lonely. And because the culture is different, we have to adapt to a lot of new things that we weren't used to. It's not easy, you know, living your own culture, your own ways of life, even though I said some were not too good. But we had, you know, the best culture. I'm a Yoruba woman, and I would tell you that Yoruba culture is the best because we're so caring. You know, we look after each other. We're very accommodating, you know, very friendly, you know, very educated, exposed, you know, social, you know, we're everything. So when you come into a country and then you have to like, when you play your music, you have to make sure you're not disturbing neighbors. You know, I'm just used to, honestly, the very loud life. And having come from where I grew up, which is Mushi, a lot of you would relate that it is a very loud environment. And people just did their own thing, you know. It's only when I came abroad that I know that, oh yeah, you're disturbing your neighbor, or we cannot have street parties, because you just have street parties. And it was a norm. Well, back in the day, not anymore, because people rent halls now, and you know, there's so many, you know, go to hotels and have your party, or like event centers. You know, things have really changed. But you know, growing up, you just had parties on the streets. Like 2 streets would be blocked, 3. And that was the fun of it, you know, growing up. And you would do something wrong. It doesn't have to be your parents alone that would say you have done something wrong. Maybe you're supposed to be in school and you're not in school, and you're walking around, and maybe one uncle or one auntie, even they might not just be your family member, see you walking whilst you're supposed to be in school. If 40 can come, or if 40 means a slap. Then why are you not in school? So you could be challenged by anyone. And when you are in a relationship and things don't go according to plan, maybe there's issues within the family. Family members are there to support you, not like here that everybody is just minding their own business. Not because they want to mind their own business, it's because they just do not have that time, you know. And a lot of people don't want to say things that will make you angry, you know, and so therefore keeps quiet. But when people keep quiet and they don't interfere because they don't want you to be angry, or because you just don't even want people to be involved, you know, some things you need to share. And some people don't even know their family members, like I would go into a relationship with somebody and I don't know where this person is from. Just because we met here in England, we decided to come together, start living together, have children, and that's it. So when things start coming up, I don't even know how this person grew up. I don't know the childhood. I don't know the family history. I don't even know who to call when things go out of hand. So there are so many factors, like it's not a win-win. But so I don't know your own experience. If you would want to share, you can type it in the comment section. It's nothing serious. It's not like you know, I am not saying one country is bad, bad, or one country is good, good. Everything has its own advantages and disadvantages. But for me, I just am happy where I am, and hope you are as well. And I'll just say goodbye for now, and because I like to keep my videos short. I'll see you again on the other side. Take care of yourself and love you all.